Welcome to Walking Wilder. I'm Bark, and this is a collective intuitive reading. So, if you feel called here by the title, chances are this reading is for you. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If it's not your reading, no hard feelings. You can watch another one that I've done, or maybe I'm not your reader. So, let's see where this goes. Welcome in. If you're new, welcome back. If you've been here before. Let's see here. Can we get a couple more cards, Spirit? There's something in your energy here that really doesn't want to let go, is what I'm hearing. I guess come out into the open somehow. Nope, it's not it either. Very stubborn energy here. Now this may not necessarily be you. It could be someone else around you. But there's definitely a stubbornness, I'm not telling you kind of vibe here. All right. Well, we can't take all of that. Then we're going to be here for the rest of the day. But I guess I should not have said that. That was like, yeah, I'll show you. Kind of luck at the bottom here. That's kind of funny. I'm sort of like, this is not a to be messed with energy, apparently. Okay. Let's see, what is this? Something about relationships here. Commitment and an ending. Which either you or the other energy, or perhaps, both of you, view as a misfortune. But something has definitely ended here, or is pending. Oh, I just realized you can't see all of the cards in the picture here. This is okay. There, I think we'll just move this just a tad to create some more room here. But there's love, or has been love, or is love. Once you've been in a connection, it's not like the love just disappeared just because the connection did end. It's a weird conflicting feeling here, because on one hand there's the misfortune, on the other hand at the bottom of the deck, which is the subconscious energy, there's luck. So my feeling with this is that at least one of you kind of view this as luck, although the original feeling would be that this is a misfortunate thing, that this connection is over. So kind of a weird energy. All right, Spirit, talk to me about what is the challenge here for the viewer. What is the challenge in this? Take that one too. 7 of Cups at the bottom here, which of course talks about choices. Sometimes so many choices that it's kind of confusing, but it can also indicate that someone might have been looking outside for the connection, outside of the connection for, other choices basically. King of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, which has the keyword of competition here. Emperor, the Universe, and 6 of Swords. So definitely this transformation, you know, leaving conflict behind. Five of Wands, of course, can be conflict. Either you're in a conflict about should I end this, should I, carry on here, or what should I do? Leaving this situation has not been an easy choice. There's the string card. Um, my feeling with this is you've been going back and forth. For most of you, this is a romantic relationship. For some of you, I suppose this, since it is the King of Pentacles, it could have something to do with work as well, or an office romance for that matter. But there's a lot of love here. So my feeling is that this is a soul bond connection of some sort, either a romantic relationship, some close friendship that's almost like family type of thing. Um, but yeah, but it's been a challenge leaving this behind, even though the World card is here, and it very clearly has ended with the World card and the Death card. This is over. This is done. Um, there has been a transformation of some sort here. But this King of Pentacles, it's like he's still holding on somehow. See how he's sitting there, holding on to the pentacle, which in this picture is kind of decepted, interesting, portrayed as the world. Um, kind of like this. I'm holding on to my world with everything that I've got. Um, kind of energy. So there's a difficulty in letting go here. Um, the Emperor. This is, right here, I'm like, this is like the lone wolf energy. Like I'm sitting here howling, where's my pack? Um, where's my tribe? Why is this, other than the obvious thing that there's love here, why is this so difficult for the viewer? Spirit, can I know more? Nine of Pentacles at the bottom here. For some of you, this, has to do with your sense of stability, your sense of having, a secure foundation, uh, something that you build your life on, something that's solid, that's sustaining, that's nurturing, that, this feeling we have in the world of of feeling safe. Oh, here's the devil energy. All right, so there's been a betrayal here, um, which I feel is why that, there's this energy that this is a huge misfortune, but in the end, there's a part of you that knows, and this is going to sound harsh, but there's a part of you that knows it's good for me to actually be out of this, because there was deception, there was lies, there might be a third party thing involved here, and you've known this for a while. Nine of Wands here. There's been, maybe you have not been totally conscious about whatever betrayal has been going on, but a part of you have kind of felt like you were in a boxing match. No, that's not. But a part of you have felt like this has been an uphill struggle for a while for several reasons. Um, and this energy has just been off. So regardless the fact that there is love here on both sides is my feeling with this. For you, the viewer, this is in the greater scheme of things. Good luck. But of course, when there's betrayal in a commitment, that, here's the Hierophant. Definitely some sort of official commitment, a marriage, um, a job situation where you've been for quite a while. But again, for most of you, a very committed relationship. Two of Pentacles here. There's been choices that needed to be made. There's been changes that's been going on. Something has been hidden. The Moon here. So definitely with the devil card and the moon here, the deception, flat out lies. All right. What's supporting the viewer at this time, Spirit, in this energy here? What's supporting the viewer? The Lovers, Queen of Pentacles, Four of Swords. I kind of feel seeing that this is, the King and Queen of Pentacles, that the Queen of Pentacles here is your energy, this being able to nurture yourself, working towards stability for yourself, coming, back into balance here with, your energy. For me, the Lover's card is off. Oh, here's the Tower at the bottom. So yeah, either this has happened or it is happening very soon here. Where something makes you see this is done. This is over. I am, moving away from conflict here, not hanging on to, whatever this is. But these two together here for me is like, okay, this coming into union with yourself type of thing, having to rely on yourself, being able to nurture yourself, being able to create your own stability, taking care of yourself, that type of thing. The Four of Swords here is, a card that has to do with rest, but see how, there's balance in this particular deck, the way that it's portrayed. We're going to take that Tower. Oh, Ten of Swords behind that, yeah. Which, of course, this is hard, but it's all the Ten of Swords is also an ending. There is no coming back from this. Whatever cycle this is, something has ended. And here's Justice. So this could very well be a divorce, something that's, legal papers, that type of thing. Can be karmic justice as well, but this this is definitely for the vast majority of people who's ever going to find this um, a serious commitment that has ended because there has been some betrayal. Um, all right, talk to me about the Tower and the Ten of Swords, Spirit. What is the Tower and the Ten of Swords here? Nine of Pentacles at the bottom again, which, has a lot to do with your ability to being able to take care of yourself. Yeah, here's the Queen of Swords, this independent entity, you seeing something very, very clearly. Whatever the Tower is, it's some sort of epiphany, some sort of something you see, hear, something that happens that gives you total clarity that it's time to leave this. Eight of Pentacles, you working on making sure that you have everything that you need, stability. Here, you protecting your resources, protecting your energy, stepping up for yourself, working on being, independently secure here with your Nine of Pentacles. What does the viewer not see coming here, Spirit? A new beginning. All right. So yeah, for some of you, you're not, but I kind of feel like even though you may not have seen this new beginning coming, you are in it right now, and eventually you're gonna look back. And I know this is not easy if you're really hurt, but you're gonna look back and say that was a blessing in disguise that I got out of this. Yeah, Five of Cups at the bottom, disappointment, heartache. Page of Wands, you walking away from this. out there looking at what else does the world have to offer me. And I don't mean you go looking for a new relationship right away. At least I wouldn't recommend that. There's some healing that needs to be done with the Four of Swords. But you seeing new opportunities, seeing that there's, a new way for you, a way outside of this connection, that you can be more self-sufficient, more independent. And I'm not saying you haven't been able to take care of yourself, but it's just your strength, your power. Here's the strength card. You're going to get to a point where you are very capable of protecting your energy, protecting your resources, where you see things clearly. This connection, this betrayal here is going to teach you, or has already taught you, a lot about taking care of yourself, making choices that, you know, are good for you. And yeah, the high priest is following your intuition. What advice do you have here, Spirit, for the viewer here in this situation? Perspective. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this talks to me about being, looking at this from a different angle and trying to move your, here's the Temperance, balance. Become more in balance with yourself so that you can manifest your new beginning. So you can take healthy choices. Make sure that, justice, don't just, don't get so caught up in the misfortune of this that you just, throw in the towel and say, okay, I'm whatever, you can have whatever you want, I don't care, da da da. Make sure that there's justice here, that you take care of you, that you move your focus totally onto your new beginning, to see what is, what's the right road ahead for you. Talk to me about the Page of Pentacles, Spirit. Seven of Cups. Yeah, you have choices too. That you do have, you have the choice to leave this. You have the choice to make a better future for yourself. Temperance still here. You have the choice to being something that's balanced, where there's equal give and take, where there's, commitment on both sides, where there's no deceit, no, behind the scene, whatever this has been. More balance. Can I know more, Spirit? What else do you have to say about the Page of Pentacles here? Yeah, Four Wands. This is you, looking into the future here, seeing how can I create my own stability? How can I create a road forward that's going to, or a path forward that's going to, sustain me in a better way, in a more healthy way than this. Yeah, Two of Cups, union. And here's the Queen of Wands. This here is you making choices that is for the highest good of you. Your feminine, your masculine, your balanced overall energy, making choices that protect your inner peace. And the Queen of Wands, standing here, she's like this kick-ass energy. I stand here, I got, I'm grounded, I am passionate, I am creating a world. See how she's like, I am going to manifest the heck out of this. And this is actually a very beautiful energy. And still, I know you don't necessarily feel lucky right now, but you will eventually. You will see that this is going to put you on a whole new path that has a much, much higher vibration for you. You're going to be able to walk away from this, having learned a lot of lessons. It's hard. You can hear how my voice is cracking here. There might be some things you need to say in this situation in order to, set some things straight. Speak your truth, protect your boundaries. Give them holy hell. I hear. Uh, it, from a karmic point of view, it is okay, for you to say your piece, let it go, and eventually, forgive. That doesn't mean you condone whatever this deceit was in any way, shape, or form, but that you take with you the lessons from this, and remember that there used to be love at some point here, and that this has taught you a whole heck of a lot about what's important for you in relationships, in commitment, and how things can, how you can protect your own boundaries, um, and go, be more in balance with yourself, so you can create something that's much more giving. Excuse me. Here's the Three of Cups underneath here. Something that has a much better energy for you, more love, more compassion, more tribe vibe. This. I found my people. Yeah, here's the Wheel of Fortune underneath. So there's definitely an opportunity here to create a brand new beginning that eventually will be a lot happier than this. So, oh, excuse me. That's really bad. All right, I'll take that as my cue to end this so that you don't have to listen to that coughing. If this resonates, leave me a comment, click like, and subscribe. Thank you so much for being here. Big love.